one vibing like usual.
Is that ready?
Oh, Lord have mercy all over on my soul.
Oh, we back.
Here with no jacket. Why does the breeze have to be so cold? Oh, Lord have mercy
On what?
on my do.
Come on, face.
When I get in there,
There we
I
go.
see
Load them comments in.
I am really going through.
Ooh, yeah. Wait. Let me share it. We are back. We not ghetto no more. All right. Oh, heat. I get my sound bowl too. This high tell already. And we ain't even got started yet. Little over. Nope, wrong way. Sing it, Bernard. It's hot. There we go. Logo always faces front. Okay, Duran. Shit. Duran Bernard on the ones and twos, everybody. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Library Live production. Production is here today. What up, dog? Production is here today. And it's not a ghetto scenery as it was last week. I don't want to talk about it because it's a whole new week. It's a whole new season, a whole new day. What's that church song? A fresh anointing is coming my way, and all those good things. Welcome to the Library Live. It is hot in here, but I am so glad to be here today on this cold-ass Thursday here in Northeast Ohio. It's colder down south because they getting their asses whooped. Like the little storm that was supposed to come through here and knock our blocks off, apparently it missed us and it went down south. Them girls are down there, you know, the south girls, they don't know what to do when it's like a little bit of a centimeter of snow. What we call January, they call a typhoon worth of snow. So they down there going through, sending peace and tidings to all the girls down south. But anyway, how was you guys' week? I hope you guys had a great week. My week was stupid as fuck. And I say that in all honesty, stupid as fuck from start to finish. Just dumb. Especially my work week, girl. I had to go to work yesterday at noon. Y'all know me. Noon is nap time. So I'm taking a nap to prepare myself for my 2:30 shift that I normally work. But yesterday, all day, I was like, I know y'all sick of me complaining and groping, but guess what? Y'all gonna deal with this until I leave out of this building at 7:58 because this is not for me. Being up and working at noon. It's not. At all. I ain't take a nap that day. I had to go through with the elderly people. Like, most of the time when I get to work, all the elderly people are gone or like slowly but surely ciphering out. And like the younger crowd gets to coming in, but not yesterday. At 12 o'clock, the grandmas, Gertrude and Louise and Ivan and Nehemiah was all in there. And they are, you know, very curious. They don't know much. They need help. I be like, I can't do this. I'm never working this shift again. I don't care what the fuck the problem is. I'm not coming in. And that's on period. But anyway, besides that, I had a great week. Baby, I am in my house smells like, just smells like barbecue. We're not even barbecuing, but it smells of barbecue. Why? Because this is the Wendy Williams Weekend. How you doing? The Wendy Williams biopic and documentary is coming on Saturday. And I called my sister girl and I told her, hey, listen, I don't know what you're doing on Saturday, but clear your house because I'm coming over. I'm making ribs, and we are about to watch 4 hours of Wendy Williams' life on Lifetime. So I don't know what y'all plan to do on Saturday, but I suggest you get you a snack and be prepared at 8 o'clock to sit down with us and watch Wendy Williams. We will be on Twitter. We'll be here on Facebook too. You know, tweeting and Facebook and the things of that nature. Like we used to do back in the day. I miss those days. Neither here nor there. But be prepared for that. We got a clip of the trailer
How You Born Halloween
or piece of it.
Contest. We do it
Get
every
into
year.
it.
It's always a lot of fun. So let's get started. Our first caress.
Hey Chevy Bay, how are you? Yes, God. I cannot wait.
Welcome back. It's time for our
So that was just a little clip. That was from, I don't know if you guys remember. Of course you remember when Wendy fell out last year at the Halloween episode. And you can't forget it. Our first caress. That's the name of the episode today. Our first caress. Anywho, so Wendy been doing the talk show circuit, you know, and promotions for the movie coming up, and she been spilling all the business. This is one thing that you gotta, now say what you want to about Wendy Williams, but you gonna respect this. Now she gonna tell everybody else business, and come Saturday, or up until Saturday, she been telling all her business too. And that's what I can respect and admire about her. Now, you can't pay her for not telling her tea. Baby, she told it all. She just revealed today that allegedly she had a one-night stand with Method Man back in the day during the radio days. I didn't know. I know now. She's also going to touch on the rape. She was date raped by R&B singer from back in the day. What was his name? I forget his name. He had one song, y'all. It wasn't that. It was 1992. I remember the year, but I don't remember his name. One song, apparently, We Don't Care. We talked about it last week on the show. What else she gonna talk about? Of course, she gonna talk about the infidelity, the divorce of her husband, the new baby. She been spraying the baby mama. She been dropping Kelvin's neck. She even told us the baby's name. Okay, baby's name is Journey. How cute. One of my good Julie's daughter's name is Journey. That's a cute little name for a little girl. Nonetheless, she been laying it all out. She been laying it on, spreading it wide, and I'm here for every single minute of it. So again, this Saturday, 8, starts at 8, Lifetime, the Wendy Williams biopic, and then the 2-hour documentary which follows. So I told my sister girl, look, like, listen, I'm going to be in your house from 8 to 12. So I just need you to be prepared. You need to take a nap during the day. You need to do what you need to do. But I'm not leaving until that documentary is over. And that's on period. So that's that. Oh, while we're here, listen. If I pointed the wrong way again. If you haven't already, head over to our Instagram, welcome, the number 2, the Library Live, to follow all these stories and more and things of that nature, because all of them is over there. Baby, listen. Where do we start? Let's start. Larry went on to Glory.
Except to you, my audience. Thank you. And instead of goodbye, how about soul?
Oh, Larry King, the legend, the icon, the broadcasting genius. I think anybody who's in any kind of form of broadcasting or media, for that matter, has some kind of inspirational story regarding Larry King. And he went on to Glory on Saturday at 87 years old. Was 87. They were first reporting that it was due to COVID, but come to find out, his wife, well, there's mess behind this. His current wife, who he was divorcing, the divorce wasn't final when he went on to Glory, so she's technically his widow now. Sean King is stating that it wasn't due to COVID, it was due to some other sepsis, S-E-P-S-I-S. I don't know what sepsis is. I didn't do much research on it. I didn't care. But I just know it wasn't due to COVID like they were originally reporting. So, baby girl's about to be living in the dough. She gonna be rolling in it. Do you hear me? And I read her little statement. It seemed like she was like, maybe she cared. Maybe it's just me being, like cautious of people and like a little leery. But it just seemed like in the tone of the interview that she was like, yeah, he going on the glory. Girl, we about to live it up. I be living it up. I be living it up. That's a Sierra song from the, I don't remember what album, but it was the Sierra album, the self-titled album. Anywho, featuring Nicki Minaj. So that's that. Godspeed to his family and things of that nature. He got young kids too. And I don't know if they're from this Sean lady, but if so, God bless her, because she was having kids at what, 60-something? 20 and 21, I believe, or 29 and 21. Young kids. And then he has, of course, an older one from a pre-existing marriage. No, pre-existing. Not pre-existing. A previous marriage. This tag is cooking me. One thing I did love about these shirts, I'm going to really hate to let these Hanes go, they were the easy tag removals. Make my life so much easier. But our new shirts they're going to be a poly blend, so they're going to be a lot softer. And while these are soft, they're not as soft as I would like them to be. Coming soon, the Library Live Shop. If you still haven't gotten into it, thelibraryliveshop.com, you can go over and subscribe to the email list so you can be prepared when we relaunch. Be prepared, because it's going to be more than just shirts, and I'm super excited. I'm not saying much about it. I'm leaving it there. So, moving on, baby Jojo Siwa then came out the closet, and the parents is all up in arms. Now, I don't know if Jojo Siwa is on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel or Cartoon Network or a combination of the three, or if she's just on YouTube. But she's the little girl to wear all the colorful clothes. Well, I'm not even going to say little girl, because the girl's like about to be 18 years old. The girl is 17 now. She wear all the colorful clothes. She look and dresses like an 8-year-old. But now I guess she's, 17. She's coming into terms with herself, and she came out the closet over the week. She posted a video or a picture of her in this shirt that says "Best Gay Cousin Ever." That was apparently gifted to her from a cousin. I didn't know they made Best Gay Cousin shirts. But I guess so. I guess you can get one made. I mean, I could make a Best Gay Cousin shirt ever. I guess I could, now that you mentioned it. But neither here nor there. So she came out, all the girls, not all of them, but there was a significant portion of the internet who was all up in arms because, the kids love this Jojo Siwa girl. My little cousin, the one that get on my nerves, the one that's always calling me and I'm always blocking her. She is like her clothes. She got the little sequin jackets, the tutus. She loves this Jojo Siwa girl. But the internet, and you got them parents who are stripping their kids of anything Jojo Siwa because, gay is contagious if you didn't know. And, people can force gay on kids in case you didn't know. Right. So, I was just so sad to see that portion. But I was excited and happy to see the outpouring of love and support that she was receiving. And people are still showing her love for her little Jojo Siwa brand or whatever. I don't know what exactly she does, but them little YouTube videos. I don't know if she be singing and dancing and making songs, but I just know she be on the YouTubes, and that's it. So, congratulations to our new LGBTQRSTUVPIADA sister, little Jojo Siwa. Come on out, girl, and get this glitter and things of that nature. Speaking of LGBTQRSTUVPIADA, Raspy is at it again, and he is not playing with the girls. Now, Raspy done got on here and said, listen, that was shady. I take that back. Because Raspy is a heterosexual male, and I did not mean to say that. That could have been interpreted as shady. I didn't mean that. Let me take that back. Arguably, Chris Stokes could be considered LGBTQRSTUVPIADA because, okay, I'll just swerve it and throw that off on him. So, no shame. Raspy is a heterosexual male. I don't need the heteros coming in my comments on any of the platforms and reading me down talking about some everybody ain't gay. I get it. I know. I understand. Trust me. I do. But Chris Stokes is definitely, at best, not only a pedophile, but at best, bisexual. Him and Marcus Houston. So, moving on. And please don't get my video shut down again like y'all did my radio show. I still believe that they was the reason why my show cut off a couple of weeks last week when I first did this story, and all of a sudden I mentioned Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston's name, and all of a sudden my the podcast just shut off. I was like, oh, so y'all got it like that? Bitch assholes. Anywho, so Raz B is taking this whole situation with him and Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston to a whole new level. He has a GoFundMe now, and he is about to start a like a little foundation, if you will, for black men who have been sexually assaulted and things of that nature. So here's what he had to say down in the comment section. You Are the Life Foundation is an organization that solely focuses on giving a voice to African American male sexual abuse victims. We strive to create a safe environment for victims to be heard, understood, and to receive the proper care needed in order to properly heal. This is when it gets messy. He is not playing with y'all. He dropping names. The founder, Raz B, is an established American singer and actor. I'm going to move on because this is supposed to be a serious story. Who was founding member of R&B boy band B2K. Since 2007, Raz B has accused Chris Stokes, the former manager of B2K, of molesting him when he was around 13 years old, only to be silenced for over a decade. What I don't like is that he didn't include Marcus Houston in this. Because he needs to put Marcus Houston in there too. Like, don't let him slip under the cracks. Because he a nasty bitch too. Period. I paused because he said he was an actor. Like, Raz B, y'all you got served. And that wasn't even like, y'all didn't even have to be full actors for that. All y'all had to do was get up there and dance. So, you're an entertainer and all those things. Nonetheless, Raz B is not playing with you girls. And Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston ain't had shit to say since. And they ain't gonna take this polygraph test. But this is gonna blow up. I cannot wait until Jason Lee gets coverage or clearance to do that or air that interview that he did with Raz B. Because when I tell you it's going to blow, speaking of blow, let me blow up this man's spot. Because I didn't get a chance to, because I don't, we don't do much regarding the sports and things of that nature. But there is a story that I need to address. Because I wouldn't be right if I didn't. What was his name? The NFL, is he an NFL player? Let me see if it's on the neighborhood. I think he was an NFL player that attacked his girlfriend or something along those lines. Black girl, beat her down, and ain't nobody went to arrest this fool or nothing. Just a second, I'm browsing through the neighborhood. Here we go. Seahawks, Chad Wheeler, sitting up here looking like Reptar. And she's gorgeous. Here's the photo. Graphic image, viewer discretion advised. There's the image of her after he finished beating the dog shit out of her. So, his name, like I said, is Chad Wheeler. Strangled her and vowed, or excuse me, somebody said he finished drinking his smoothie after he finished. He is accused of then grabbing his girlfriend, throwing her on the bed, and strangling her until she lost consciousness. When she did, Wheeler was allegedly standing near the bed and said, "Wow, you're alive." Who was taking bipolar medication? Of course. Of course, we are taking the mental health route. I find it so convenient that we always take the mental health route when it comes to these Triscuits going and acting a monkey doodle fool, but all at once, when there's anybody else, lock them up. But the Triscuits get the mental health card. Ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker. And let me just be clear. While I believe mental healthness is very serious and a very, important and crucial thing in not just the black community, but all communities. Bitch, you take pills for your bipolarness. So if one day you decide that you ain't gonna wake up and take your pills, and then you decide you want to whoop a trick, you need to be held responsible for that shit. Fuck all that, I'm bipolar, I ain't know what I was doing. Bitch, you knew. You knew you was whooping ass, and you knew it. Sister girl, I made sure I did this story for that reason. Because I felt like I didn't know anything about this. And normally I know about tricks getting whooped. You know, things of that nature. Not making light. But, you know, I know about people getting beat down and things of that nature. Especially when sports merge into, like, messy news. That's when I get involved. So, I will make sure to do this story this time and follow up with y'all on this case. Because hopefully she's pressing charges or doing whatever she needs to do. He whooped her ass. Like, them pictures were... That was just one. Lord knows what the rest of the pictures look like. Just graphic. Baby girl, good luck. And you, Reptar, and you ain't even... Let me just be clear. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to hope that it's not sounding like I'm making light. But I'm just going to put it out there. If you going to whoop my ass, you at least got to be giving me 7, 8, or 9 at best. Like, you got to be fine as hell for you to whoop my ass. You not about to be 2, 3, 5 and beating my ass. You're just not. I'm just saying. Because he looked like Reptar. Reptar from Rugrats. They say he's a menace, but I love him. Y'all remember that Reptar on Ice when the girl was singing? I'm sorry. We're moving on because clearly. Speaking of whooping ass and things of that nature, here we go. Trey, everybody getting arrested. Trey got arrested again over the week. Because he was down to the goddamn thing, down to the football game, and he don't want to follow the fucking rules. So here's what happened. According to sources, and according to the story that I'm going to put together in my head because I believe it to be true. So, what happened was Trey, his posse, do they still use the word posse? His people, whatever, was down to the Buffalo Bills and the Chiefs game. And they was, you know, doing a R&B singer, entertainer thing. Not wearing masks, probably was loud, just very Chris Brownish. I made the point like, sir, we have a bad boy R&B Trey, and we don't need another one. So, go sing a song. Anywho, so the people, there were a couple of people with a couple of rows behind them that saw that not only was y'all down there not wearing masks, y'all was doing black stuff. Let me just keep it real. They was down there being black. And the Triscuits called the security for the arena. Security came. Trey allegedly got spicy because we know he has a temper like that. And that's not just me quoting. I mean, that's with receipts from 2016. That Trey Songz has a temper that just all at once, boop, let's go left. So, apparently they tried to detain you. You swung on a police officer. That's when all the boys had to get involved and jump on your ass to get you out the chair and get you up out the arena. Now, Trey was charged with trespassing, assaulting a police officer, and assaulting a police officer, trespassing. I didn't get the trespassing one. Like, did you not pay for your ticket? Why are you getting trespassing? I don't know. My posse on Broadway. Yes. What was the other charge? Trespassing. Hold on. Trespassing, assault on a police officer, and resisting arrest. That's it. Which we saw you clearly resisting arrest, so they got you on that one. I don't know about the trespassing thing, because like I said, if you were there like on property, you bought a ticket, you weren't necessarily trespassing, but okay. Maybe that was one they just threw in there for fun. And then the assault on the police officer, which I'm sure somebody got footage of. Here's what I think. These Triscuits did this on purpose to you, Trey. Because just like me and just like everybody else in the world, they watch the news and they see, just like they used to do Chris Brown. Thank God he got his life in order and start staying in the house and start being a father and things of that nature and not making dumbass decisions. If they know you hot, and they know it don't take much, guess what they gonna do? They gonna provoke it. And what they do, They provoked it. They called the boys on you. They had the people. They was recording. And that's why I believe that it was some shady behavior, because the people who are a couple of rows behind were indeed the ones who were recording him. So y'all probably sold that footage to TMZ, got y'all a nice little coin out of it. You Triscuits. I bet you that's who behind it. But that's neither here nor there. Trey, I don't know if I want to bid you good luck. I would like to bid you some serenity and alignment of your chakra and things of that nature, because clearly, I don't know what you need. You need to like burn some incense or get you one of these sound bowls so you can, meditate and things of that nature, because it's no secret that you have an anger problem. Anger management, I believe, is a calming, it'll help your spirit. Maybe you need to go to anger management. I would like to send you to anger management. I'm not paying for it, but I'm just saying, do entertainers get like insurance? I'm sure they get like private insurance, like they have to pay for it. Like we get insurance out of our job, like come out of our check. But that's normal people. But like, what do they have to do? They have to like get like private on the side insurance, or you could just get a therapist and move them into your house. I'm sure you got a couch that you can lay on. Do so. Moving on. I'm not talking about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not doing it. I'm not discussing that story anymore until somebody's in court. Until then, if you want to know about Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, you head over to Neighborhood Talk. My good Judy's over there. Or you head over to, don't head over to that other place because I don't like to mention them. Head over to TMZ or somewhere. But you will not get any more Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion talk out of me until somebody's in court. And that's just on period. Because I'm sick of talking. And I want to fight him. Anyway, moving on. Kourtney Kardashian got a new man. Shantae's got a man at home. I got a man. Shantae got a new man at home, and it is none other than Travis Barker from Blink-182, and I was shook. I was like, Travis Barker and Kourtney? Bland, blah, boring Kourtney? And Travis Barker? What? But yeah, apparently the two, they live close to each other. They've known each other for years. Their kids are good Judies. And they be like hanging out and stuff and things of that nature, like let's go get some soda or stuff like that. And now they're dating. Now, the reason why I shook my wig is because just aesthetically. Like when I think about Kourtney, Scott was like perfect because he's just equally like, Taylor Swift, real, under the radar, except when he gets drunk. Borderline boring. He did have a little more excitement than Kourtney, courtesy of him being a Gemini. I'm sure that has something to do with it. Oh, he's another one I don't want to... Can we not claim him either? He like on the outskirts. He one of them, what you call the people, he's on the cusp. Let's put him on the cusp. Anywho, I am happy about Kourtney getting her cheeks clapped by Travis Barker. I am. I'm very excited about this. Now, the new season of the Kardashians... Oh, speaking of, we got the trailer. Let's watch. Where is it? Here we go.
Has been one of the best experiences of my life. We didn't think anyone would be into watching a show about our crazy family.
We just wanted to tell you in person that we won't be going forward with...
That's a new face, by the way. It looks new.
I just feel like it's now time to have another kid. I saw Kourtney and Scott together on the couch.
They're definitely made for each other. They're supposed to be together.
I'm just...
Chloe just makes me gag every time I see her.
Do this. We have a lot of memories.
I just want you to know that I really appreciate you guys.
Kim and the Ugly cry.
Did we make the right decision by walking away?
Of course you did, Chris. So that's March 18th. Be prepared. In that clip, you saw Chloe discussing having another baby with Tristan. Speaking of Tristan, do you know his house is up for sale? I drive past his house on my way to Quiznos. I had no idea. His old house. I don't know if he still lives there, but whatever. It's out. What is that? Lyndhurst? I usually take the streets just because I like to look at the lake and stuff. Like as I'm driving. I don't recommend it. Drive safe, but I like to. So he lives right off of the lake. Neither here nor there. So that's coming up. So Courtney ain't gonna have much to do but date and get her cheeks clapped by Travis Barker. So I'm okay with it. And you know, Courtney didn't really care to be all on the TV anyway. You know, she wanted it to be over. She been wanting to not do the show no more. She been telling y'all that for years. I'm on season, I think, 5 or 6. So I'm trying to catch up before March 18th so I can be prepared to watch. And they gonna have exclusive new stuff on Hulu. So more importantly, be prepared for that. I'm super excited to see what they got coming for that. So I think that's our Kardashian news for the week. Let's talk Verzuz. Let's talk. It's hard doing like 4 shows a week because I have to remember what stories I did on this show that I didn't do on the podcast show. It's a struggle, but we gonna make it happen anyway. Right now, that's it. So let's talk about the Verzuz because last Thursday, it came on after we went off, right after we went off at 8 o'clock. I was tuned in with my good Judies from the Everything and Then Some podcast. If you missed it, it's up on their page, so head over there and you can check it out. So here's just a small play-by-play, because quite frankly, it's not much to even talk about. The gags of it all is the more entertaining portion of it. So the Verzuz started at 8. Immediately after we left here, it was 8. I was like, cool. You know, Verzuz is notorious for being late. So I was like, okay, I got to at least like maybe 8:15, 8:30 to get my chicken wings in the air fryer and my french fries prepared. I made garlic parmesan chicken wings. Oh, and I used fresh garlic this time, like a brick. I went and bought a brick of parmesan from the Miles Market. So I was serious. That was so good. Anywho, so I'm making my chicken wings. I'm watching with my Everything and Then Some podcast people. I got it going on my other phone as well on the regular Verzuz page, just so I got 2 views and I know what all's going down. 8:30 rolls around. Chicken wings came out the air fryer. I'm like, okay, where we at? So nobody's on screen. All we got is Ashanti screen and Keisha Cole's screen giving me very much Teddy Riley tease. 8:45 rolls around. Ashanti, around 8:45ish, Ashanti finally comes out looking thicker than a Snicker and good as hell. I need a biscuit for her. She came out, hey y'all, I'm here. You know, they played some godforsaken Fat Joe song 74 times that I cannot get out of my head. It's, oh fuck. I just thinking about it, I get attitude. But nonetheless, they kept playing that. Ashanti was there to sing along. She told us that her girl Keisha Cole was running late. She's on the way. So we like, on the way. Excuse me. As in, you not even in the house? Oh, bitch. So by now it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we all looking at each other like, girl, where the fuck is you at? Where is that clip? Do I have that clip? Just because I have to. Ain't nothing inappropriate on my phone today, so I can play it. Here we go. Wait. This was us. This was us. Just wondering, like, what's going on at this point? Because it's ridiculous. So 9:15 rolls around. Miss Coleslaw comes on the screen, giving us attitude all over the room, like we was late. Like she came on the screen like we was the one that was 2 months late to the Verzuz battle. Attitude. She looked cute. I give her that. But her attitude was stank. She got on there and she said, I'm here. Yeah, let's do this. They got the battle going, underway. Keisha Cole dropped the ball when she didn't play I Just Want to Be Over. I'm just saying, on period. Ashanti had the bops. Ashanti had them in the correct order in which to annihilate Keisha Cole, and I was Team Keisha. But when she fucked around and was first of all an hour and a half late, then had the nerve to not play I Just Want to Be Over, you fucked up. That's why you lost. Because you didn't play I Just Want to Be Over. But Ashanti did that. She came in and she won a Verzuz battle, in my opinion. There was something else I want to mention about the Verzuz battle. Oh, the break they took. They took an hour. No, it wasn't an hour. It was like 15 to 20-minute break. And we was pissed about that. Like, who the fuck are you to take a break? And we were waiting on you hoes for 2 whole months. And y'all on fucking break? You want to take a recess? And y'all hoes was late? It was ghetto. It was very much ghetto. The stream crashed at about, like, maybe it was late in the evening. Maybe like 10-ish. The stream crashed and we had to go find it somewhere else. It was just very urban. Very much urban. Now, speaking of versus battles, you know, after every versus battle, we always get, you know, the toss-ups on who's coming next, what's coming soon. So, there are talks of the Justin Timberlake and Usher battle, which has got people making this a color thing. Like, can Justin Timberlake be a part of Verzuz? Because he white. And is this like a black thing? Or how does that work? Here's my thing. All of Justin Timberlake's music was made by black people. So, why not? Shit. Let him go on and do the verses with Usher. Now, is he going to win against Usher? I think not, in my opinion. Just because it's Usher. This is Usher Raymond that we're talking about. I don't know if I ever mentioned to y'all, but I'm an Usher stan. Oh, I stand down Usher Raymond. For sure. So, against Justin Timberlake, no. And another thing I want to make sure, Justin, let me be clear. You don't get your ass up there playing no bye, 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 and no gone, and, you know, it's gonna be me, all my favorite NSYNC songs. Don't you get your ass up there playing them songs, because them is not you. Them is NSYNC. And I know you was 87% of the group, but that don't mean Chip Skylark still gave vocals on I Drive Myself Crazy. Don't act like Chip Skylark wasn't giving it. And JC gave a lot too. I don't remember Lance having a verse. Or what's the other one? Joey. But don't you get up there and play no NSYNC songs, because that ain't fair. Usher wasn't in no boy band. He can't play no songs. So it's your shit and your shit only. Anything that got Justin Timberlake exclusively. That's it. Now let's talk Mary and Tony, because y'all gonna stop playing in my face about this. We are not gonna keep playing in my face about the legendary living legend Toni Braxton. So another one that came up was Toni Braxton versus Mary J. Blige. Now, I would like to see this happen. While they both do different styles of music, I could still see around the same era, you know, about the same amount of bops, about Toni would eat Mary J. Blige alive. Why? Allow me to convince you. So, let's log on to my Spotify. Why? Because I'm prepared. This is the library. This is what we do. So, I took the liberty. You see she in my searches. So, I took the liberty of pulling up Toni Braxton. Now, this is just Toni Braxton's first album. Her first album. Stop playing with Toni the Living Legend Braxton. This is just the first 1993 album. Off top, Another Sad Love Song, Breathe Again, 7 whole days, okay? Love Should Have Brought You Home. You Mean the World to Me. This is just the first album. We ain't even gotten to Secrets yet. We haven't even gotten to Unbreak My Heart era. And what is Mary? What Mary doing? What's the 411? Real Love. I'm talking about, I'm down with a Real Love and all that good shit, but to be clear, this is just Toni's first album. I am very passionate about Toni Braxton, if you haven't noticed. This is the first album. Allow me to continue. Let's go over to Secrets. Let's go to You Making Me High. With the little hair. Unbreak My Heart. What is Mary J. Blige going to answer Unbreak My Heart to? What Mary going to play? If you are a stan of Mary, which I understand. I get it. I like Mary J. Blige too. Don't get me wrong. But against Toni Braxton, she could never. What is Mary J. Blige going to say? Okay, I answer Unbreak My Heart with this. What's she gonna play? Tell me in the comments. They loaded. I'm seeing them. You tell me. Next. How could an angel break my heart with Kenny G? The Kenny G. The little saxophone. It's a saxophone, right? Yeah. Okay. Kenny G. Let it flow. Let it fucking flow. Da 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 da. I stand Tony Braxton down. I love me some him. I love me some him. We're just 2 albums in. We already 10 hits. And these ain't just like, you know, top 200 hits. These are top 10 hits. I did my research. I did. Where's Mary sitting? Okay, someone please call 911. I'll give her that. That's a feature though. With Wyclef Jean. I'm Going Down. Was that her song? Didn't Mary J. Blige remake I'm Going Down? Somebody help me figure that out. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm trying to make a point. But I think my point is quite made, if you ask me. Mary could never, on her best day, and I love Mary J. Blige. I was a lover and a secretary working every day of the week too at one point, Mary. I get it. But you couldn't. And we're not even going to talk about the Libra album. We're not even going to talk about the Libra album. That's not even on Spotify. You got to go find that like a hard copy like I did. So, if you ain't got the Libra album, good luck finding you one at your local game exchange because you can't find it nowhere else unless you got an actual copy. I'm just saying. You know what? For argument's sake, I'll go to Mary. Let me go to Mary. So y'all can't say I didn't give Mary a fair chance. Because I did. Let's start 1992. What's the 411? All right, what we got? Real Love. I'm talking about a real love. Lorianne Gibson choreographed that video in case you want to know. Okay. What's the 411? Okay. That's it from album 1. Let's go to album 2. Let's see what she got for album 2. What would that be? Let me see the full discography. 1992. Okay, all these albums and no hits. My life. If you look at my life, you'll see what I see. And na 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 na. Life is what you make it. You can never fake it. I like that song. Okay, so that's here. What else? My life. I'm Going Down. Here's y'all. I'm Going Down. Can we get some credits on I'm Going Down? I just want to know because I just feel like that song was remade by somebody. What does it say? What the fuck was that? Probably a garbage can. Okay. Be Without You. I don't know. Like Be Without You, babe? And I'll be waiting up till you get home. Be happy, no one else. All I wanna do is be happy. That song? Okay, I'm with that. Be Happy. Okay, next album. Share My World. I know my song is on this album. You Are Everything and Everything Is Me. That's on here. 7 Days. Monday, a friend of mine. That's on here. Let's see. Not Gonna Cry. We Was the Lover and the Secretary, working every day of the week. Okay. I Can Love You. If I Told You Once, I Told You Twice. All of that. And anything past that is really like, okay, girl, we just beating a dead horse. Except Hateration and Holleration in This Dancery. I like that song. But that's it. Don't sit here and play in my auntie Toni Braxton face. We are not going to do that. Not on my watch. Tony the Living Legend Braxton. And that's just on period, poo. Moving on. So we'll see who comes up with the next verses. I done fucked around and got hyped. Okay. Is that it? That's all we got. Oh, perfect. And it's 7:45, right on the dot. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Jill, you missed it. You missed the Team Mary drag. You missed it. Because we had to put Sister Girl all the way together. I done ran down the discographies and all. We love Auntie Mary and her robotic movements to death, but Baby Girl could never sit with Tony the Living Legend Braxton. I'm sorry. Oh wait, T.I. and that girl. Let me talk briefly about T.I. and this girl. Cause Miss Piggy needs to be in jail. Let me head over to lovebscott.com. My good oh shit, we don't want that up. Now that's where you get somebody's business. Love B. Scott. So this is Sabrina girl with this whole situation with T.I. No! Cicely Tyson? Oh my God. Is this true? It's on Love B. Scott. It gotta be true. Oh my God. Oh my God. No! Not Cicely! We was just talking about her a couple of days ago. Not in the middle of my show. How am I supposed to... I'm not good with segues. Not this kind of segue. I live for a nasty segue. But, oh my God. Cicely Tyson of Will on the Glory. We was just celebrating her, how legendary and things of that nature. Shekinah video. Yeah, I did see Shekinah video defending that T.I. and Tiny. I don't even know how to... What... I can't talk about nothing else right now because now I'm in distress. And Cicely done went on to Glory. We got to plan her fume. Oh my God. On this land. When y'all hear me say on this land, that's what I'm referring to. You remember in that Tyler Perry movie? She was like shaking and gyrating all over on this land. That's where I got that from. I gotta go. Oh, she basically just said, she was saying that T.I. never put her hand or his hands on her. Like, girl, we're not talking about you right now. We're talking about this woman who was allegedly drugged and a gun held to her head by T.I. We know he is a narcissistic psychopath. So I believe every word of it. And I believe his wife, T.I. or Tiny Harris, is an accomplice to all the mess that they be up to while they was riding dirty in that car with the gun in the damn, the little side compartment and the drugs on the dashboard. I believe every word Sabrina Homegirl said. And T.I. and Tiny need to have their asses locked up. Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy to the prison cell. And that's on period. I gotta get off of here. I gotta go more in Sicily. I don't believe this. I'm watching that movie tonight. On this land. On this land. Oh my God. I love you guys for watching. Listen, for these stories and more, head over to Welcome to the Library Live on Instagram. We'll see y'all next week or tomorrow on Station Head, 11 a.m. Be prepared. I gotta go.